A quick tip from Core Nutrition. Diets, you can't live with them. Remember, before starting this or any other fitness or nutrition program, to consult your physician. As we've learned so far, a diet by definition is restriction. If you're like me and you tell me I can't have something, that's all I want. If you tell me I can't have pasta, that's all I think about. If you say it's chocolate, that's all I crave. We don't like restriction. It means we have to cut out things we like. So if we have to make the cut, we want it to be easy. We want it easy to eat, and we want it even easier to lose. But just because it's easier doesn't mean it's good for you. Quick weight loss programs usually lack nourishment, and we'll pay for that. Let's take a look at 3 ways we might be doing so right now. Number 1, insatiable hunger. Our body sends signals to alert us of deficiency. For example, when we're thirsty, we know we need water. And if we're not getting enough to eat, then our body will let us know through hunger pangs that we need food. When we respond, those signals usually will go away. But have you ever eaten a big meal and shortly after, you're still hungry? So you eat more, and yet eating more never seems to be enough. This would happen to me all the time. Even after a big meal, I would still feel like I needed something. I'd often turn to more of what I just ate, or I'd eat something sweet, and maybe even 2 pieces. I realized that whether I binged or I restricted, that I had the same insatiable hunger. What was my body trying to tell me? Number 2, cravings. Those nagging cravings. When we eat a diet that's primarily processed, these foods contain types of ingredients that our body needs that can fool our brain. We can fool our brain into thinking that these foods will deliver what our cells are starving for. The brain can examine it and say, carbs, check. Protein, check. But those foods are not what the cells are starving for. Again, our body is communicating with us. Cravings are what we can call microsignals. Our cells are begging for micronutrients, enzymes, and minerals. And so, if we're deficient, we experience cravings. Unfortunately, we turn to what the brain thinks will satisfy the craving, and we end up overeating to satisfy the nagging deficiency, and we are slowly starving our cells. Constant hunger and cravings that are never satisfied put us in a state of chronic stress. Add the constant stress of a poor diet to the stress of everyday life, and we are overcome with Number 3, chronic inflammation. Remember, your body is communicating with you all day. Those nagging cravings are your cells begging for nourishment, and they're being shut down with imitation food. Since the hunger and cravings went unanswered, a new signal is needed. In an effort to get your attention, inflammation comes in. We actually benefit by some inflammation. It's our body's way of battling bacteria and repairing tissue that's been damaged. But when we continually ingest a diet that's deficient, the inflammation becomes chronic, and what was once our defense system has suddenly turned on us. And to think, it all started with the wrong diet. And what's the end result of these 3 warning signs? Chronic weight gain, another symptom. Dieting is old school and unsustainable. In our next post, we're going to explore what fat is trying to tell us and how we can live without diets. Let's step off this diet roller coaster together and overcome all these symptoms and still lose weight. We can heal our relationship with food and never diet again. It's okay to eat. Visit mycorenutrition.net and become a foodie today.